What's up, guys? Back in the video, and we're gonna talk about another Reddit story. Husband looking at young women. Anyone have advice about a husband who looks at young women? He's in his late 60s everywhere he goes, but tries to be discreet and tells me I'm seeing things or that it doesn't mean what I think it means. Also have found teen young women related content on his devices. This is tearing me up inside, and I want to believe him when he says it doesn't mean anything. But if he can't help but look when I'm right beside him, I can only imagine what he's like when he's out creeping alone. And honestly, you found everything that you need to be found, that you saw. You say that he's looking at young women while you guys are in public, and just straight looking at women in front of young women in front of your face, which is really crazy to me. And to be in his late 60s, like, bro, that's kind of creepy, man. It ain't no kinda, it is creepy. It's creepy, bro. You have a wife that you need to give her attention, and yeah, maybe she's not young anymore. Maybe she's not like the young woman that you see on social media and all that stuff that you might find attractive. But at the same time, you marry this woman, and you don't respect your woman at all whatsoever. You don't respect her at all, like at all. And I can't blame her for feeling some type of way. When I think any woman would feel some type of way if they know that you are watching young women teen content on your phone, which he probably is watching porn on his phone. As you probably saw the porn, what he was watching, and was probably teen and young women. And yeah, that's kind of man, it's kind of sad that you found out that he's doing that. And honestly, I feel like maybe you guys should do some counseling, do some therapy. But if that doesn't work, then you have to do what you have to do. But at the same time, he has to change that. You can't change him for looking at those type of stuff at all. He has to change. And to be in his late 60s, I don't think he's gonna change that. I don't think he's gonna change that whatsoever. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he feel like, especially older men, he feel like, well, my wife maybe don't look the same, or her body ain't the same, or she's not younger anymore. So he's gravitating to other things that he likes, or he used to like. So I can understand, that it's turned you apart, and you really feel sad and upset, and you have every right to. And I'm not gonna say divorce, because sometimes divorce, that doesn't change anything. Just because you should get divorced, it's still gonna be problems. And in your situation, when it comes, I don't know how long y'all been married, but it seems y'all probably been married for amount of years, for sure, if you in your 60s as well. So I can imagine if you divorce him, it's gonna, you have to start back over in your late 50s or 60s. That's gonna be tough. So I can imagine that you're in a rock, basically like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, honestly. But if you have the willing and have the tenacity to leave him, then leave him. If you don't want to, stay with him because of that, you have every right to leave him. And y'all probably have kids too. Y'all probably have grown-up kids. So I can imagine if you tell your children what's going on, what's really going on, and why you divorce him, it could be even major problems. So yeah, but if you, and you think, if you think that this is just not right, then hey, you can go and do what you have to do and feel like, I'm not with this. I don't like this This is not good. This is not right, and it's creepy. And as a man in your late 60s looking at young women, teen content, IG, social media, TikTok, yeah, that's kind of creepy. I ain't gonna lie, that's really creepy. If you're looking at young women instead of looking at, at least women in their maybe 30s or 40s or something like that, then hey, I get it, but women in their 20s or close teens, that's just weird, bro. That's weird. That's very pedo. That's very pedo. Yeah, man. So I can see why your wife is I can see why you are very distraught about this, and you have every right to be distraught about this, because who wouldn't be? But yeah, but this is my take on this, man. I think this is definitely a really good situation, and I can honestly say that she ain't the only one, and she ain't gonna be the last one that dealing with this situation with their husbands looking at content like this all the time, because stuff like this can really definitely ruin and break your marriage, and you don't want that to break your marriage at all. So, but yeah, this is my opinion on this. Ladies, what would you do in her situation? Like, what would you do? Would you leave your man? Would you try to work it out? Would you try to talk to him? Would you try to find a solution? Would you try to go to therapy about the situation? Or would you just flat out leave and do what you have to do? But yeah, this is my opinion on this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.